The first time that we came to worship, afterwards, both my wife and I we looked at each other and we said, "Yeah, I think this is it. This is our new church home." And so I think that the Lord was really leading us to that place at that particular time. I think one of the things that really stood out to us, definitely the preaching was very familiar to a lot of the themes that God had been tugging at our hearts, but also the fellowship and the fact that people were really intentional about reaching out and going even across the room and saying hi and really engaging with one another in a very meaningful way, even across age and ethnicity and background differences. I think that was very impactful to us, and it's something that we hadn't really observed in a lot of the churches that we've been to. They've been engaging with a discipleship group that is also some of the same people that are in worship together. And that has also been very impactful for us, because I think the way that they care for us intentionally, and they really are seeking to build community with us, has been something that was missing when we were going to other churches, where not by design, but because they're so big, it's easy for you to get lost in. And I think here, really being able to have that community and that fellowship was just amazing. I see God working in and through OTCC in many different levels. I see it in the worship, the teaching, and the preaching, which every day challenges me to love God with my whole being and my neighbor as myself, which is the heart of the law and the commandments. I also see it in my discipleship group whenever we fellowship together, and I see their care and concern for me and my family, and how intentional they are about creating community. I see it also when I serve alongside others in the congregation, and I truly see how together we are being the hands and the feet of God. When I think of Advent, I think of the Sabbath, which might seem like something out of left field, but really what the Sabbath means is rest to right relationship with God, which is really God's gift to us. He gave his son, Jesus Christ, so he would die for our sins, and he did the work that we needed to do to be reconciled with God. So now it's really for us to be reconciled to him, and that doesn't mean that we're just going to sit back and enjoy and relax, but the way that we get that rest is through being image bearers of God, which means that we're showing God to other people through service, through loving them, through having relationship and community with them. And that's truly we are our best when we're actually doing that.